Welcome back to Ask Landmark, where we answer your questions about custom inflatables. Today we're going to talk about inflatable billboards. Tom, what is an inflatable billboard?
An inflatable billboard is a way of helping you to put your logo into a big environment.
So it's like a giant banner or a billboard filled with air that people can move around.
Right.
And oftentimes they use it for logos, right?
Sure.
And why would they buy something like that?
Well, first off, the mobility. You can take your message and put it wherever you want at an event. You can take and, let's say you're at a live remote and the radio station wants presence, but they're inside. Their logo is outside the event.
Perfect. One that springs to my mind that we did recently was for Cabela's.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain what that was about?
Right. Bushnell had a new program that they were introducing to sportsmen. At the Cabela's stores, there are large parking lots, they're big venues, and they could easily get missed inside the display. So what they did was made a giant inflatable outside of their logo, and then they entertained with a game in front.
Super. And so I suppose a lot of people like to be photographed in front of them as well, so they get a little more promotion that way.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so if I wanted to buy an inflatable billboard with my logo or what have you, what do I need to know?
First off, the size of the display, I keep coming back to that, is always important because if you have limited space, we definitely want to work within that. But is the logo symmetrical? Will it read from both sides accurately is what I'm trying to say. Is there additional messages that you want to put on this? For example, now open or a specific promotion that's going to be running. And we would incorporate a pedestal for that.
Okay, pedestal. What is this?
A pedestal is nothing more than an extension of the inflatable that raises the logo up. If you had a logo that was wider than tall, in other words, not stacked, you would want to make that as large as possible, but by making it 20 feet, you now have a 30-foot display because it's disproportionate. So what we would do is we'd shrink the size of the logo, but raise it up in the air so you get a higher visibility.
And you'd want to keep it smaller wide?
Well, first off, you have to move it. Your display anchoring is certainly going to be an issue, so we want to try to figure out what the best method for you is.
All right. What's a good standard size of logo then?
15 by 15 is a decent size. With a 5-foot pedestal, it's going to put your logo 20 feet up in the air.
All right. How much would something like that weigh?
On average, probably about 150 pounds.
Okay. So containers, use them, don't use them?
That's a great question. There's 2 rules of thought. First, if you're going to be moving it yourself, you may not want a container because you have a rigid fixed space in your trailer, and the inflatable itself in that container is going to take up more cubic space. If you're moving it from location to location, maybe we would downsize the display and make a container available that you could ship UPS rather than truck line.
Okay, super. Inflatable billboards. If you have a question for Landmark, go to our website at www.landmarkcreations.com and click on Ask Landmark. Until next time.